If you know me at all, it is almost certainly for one reason: mining millions of Deepslate. At time of recording this video, I have mined 4.1 million Deepslate all by hand. And almost all of that is because of those of you who have watched, liked, commented, and subscribed. And those of you who have been watching me have asked many questions, most of which have gone unanswered due to how many of you ask. I can only respond to so many comments answering the same question. And so today, I want to answer all of the most common questions I have seen from all of the shorts I've made, all of the digging shorts. I want to answer as many questions as I can. I genuinely read through the comment section of like every short to make this video. I far and away regret my choices, but it's way too late for that now. This is perhaps the biggest and most commonly asked question that I see. There are a few simple answers, but the main one is because I had large plans when I first started this project over a year ago, and I want to see them through. I still do. That's why I started the series. I really didn't want to keep digging. I was dog tired of it, and I absolutely did not like doing it. It was stream after stream, digging and digging and digging, and it just never seemed to end, and I was really getting tired of doing it. But I knew I needed to finish this. I know I needed to see the plans through that I made and keep the promise I made to my viewers, so I started making these daily shorts. It's just a way to keep myself motivated, really. This is my Dwarven Kingdom. It's named Fall Grybor and is based upon a location from my books, as are most of the builds in this world. At least in name. The lore within the worlds often differs from the lore of my books, but there is a lot of overlap. The kingdom contains many areas and sections, which will be explained in much greater detail during my upcoming world tour when I hit 5,000 days, which is like less than 50 in-game days away right now, so very swiftly approaching. In the area I've spent the most time digging out, and most of you have seen it, there are several areas that are being worked on. Namely, expanding the city that's underground. It's just a city expansion, adding a market, which has already been done, and then there's the Great Hall. Beyond that, there's going to be a final entrance into the kingdom from a massive quarry that will extend from the surface all the way down to the level that we are at currently. Because I cannot get TNT dupers to work reliably. I've tried tons of tutorials and different designs, and honestly I would have used TNT dupers if I could. I have no qualms with TNT duping. It doesn't bother me whether or not I do it. I know some people have rules against it. They don't like doing it, they think it feels like cheating. I frankly don't really care, it doesn't bother me. I just cannot get it to work. I've always been notoriously bad at redstone, it's just a fact of life, but TNT dupers are by far the worst thing I can never get them to work. Ever. Even back in Season 3, when I blew up my end island, they were a massive hassle. I had to fix them like every 30 minutes, because they'd randomly stop working and break themselves. So I have essentially sworn off TNT dupers, because no matter how much time I dedicate, no matter how hard I try to fix them or to change designs, use a different tutorial, they just never work reliably. They're such a pain. All of the Deepslate that I mine is eventually going to be used for other builds. Probably not one big one, almost certainly not one big one, but likely used for lots of small things, roofs, walls, bits of road, whatever I want to use it for. Deepslate's one of my favorite, most used blocks, frankly. I have way too much of it. I have millions of blocks of it, but regardless of that fact, it is eventually going to get used in various builds that I have planned or will plan in the future. Eventually I may use it all, but I'm pretty sure that's a long way off. I don't think there's any way I'm going to use up most of the 4 million that I've mined. I don't think I'm going to place that much Deepslate, or at least not within the next foreseeable future. The answer is hours, it varies. The digging is, of course, the main factor in how long it takes to make a short, simply due to sheer recording time for the time lapses and what have you. The time lapses can take anywhere between 2 to 8 hours to record. The average short is really only about 2 to 3 hours. The really long, like mining 100,000 blocks, mining like 72,000 blocks, are the ones that take, 6 to 8, maybe longer. But on average, only about 2 to 3 hours of digging. Then I have to make the time lapse and render it, whatever, in flashback. That's never more than like 10 minutes. It's honestly not a hard process at all. And then the final editing really is like minutes at max. It's a couple. I import the video, do the subtitles, add music. It's a really short process. Subtitles don't vary a ton from short to short. It's always like the same intro, and then it's like a little bit different at the end because I'm talking about whatever I want to talk about. It's really not it's really just the digging, honestly, that makes it so long. No, you cannot. You cannot have an ore count. I don't keep the ores that I mine. I throw them on the ground and leave them to despawn. I am 100% serious when I say this. I don't need them. I have been mining for so long that I have full shulkers of every kind of ore aside from Deepslate coal or emerald ore. They take up inventory space for blocks that I actually want to keep, like Tough and Deepslate, so I just throw them away. Sometimes I throw them in the big pit of lava in the forge that I built. But no, you cannot have an ore count because I frankly don't ever check it. There's no point for me to. The song I play in all of my shorts is Other Side by Lena Rain. I hope I'm saying the name right. I've heard some people say it's Lena. I don't know. Anyway, I like the song. I feel like it fits with the whole mining out mountains business, being that the song was part of the Caves and Cliffs soundtrack. It kind of just feels like it fits, and it also fits with, like, I usually stop talking around the 20-second mark, and that's what the beat drop is. It's kind of just like this cool synchronicity thing. So, that's what it is. That's the song. Those are all of the most commonly asked questions that I get. If I missed a question that you think was asked a lot that you want to see an answer to, ask it in the comments. I will answer it to the best I can, or I'll make another video or something, or I'll address it on a stream. Who knows? Or maybe I'll make a short about it. I don't know exactly. But, that being said, to all of you who have been watching, liking, subscribing, you guys are absolutely amazing. I bet most of you didn't know I made long-form content like this, so if you would, watch some of my other content. Perhaps some of the videos in this same hardcore world. My personal favorite was the Gold Farm, one of my favorite builds. The Desert Highway was fun to do as well. Check them out. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that jazz. It is a sacrifice to the algorithm deities. And I believe that's all I have to say. So thank you all for watching. It's been grand. I'll see you when I see you.